Hi, I am Chaitanya and I have Sankalp and Mrunal here with me. We are demonstrating the work we have done for CSE 774 course project under the guidance of Dr. Ning. Uh, this is an app developed over Android platform for secure communication between a controller and a device. The scenario imagined is a future home scenario where there is a power controller and there are multiple devices connecting to that particular controller. So let me just go ahead and start the application on both the phones. This is the start screen of the application, and over here we see throughout the flow of the application we see where we are currently in the hierarchy. So right now it's saying select module type, and we can make any of the devices, any of the two phones a controller and the other one as device. Let's go ahead and make this one a controller. Once we click on controller, we see the initial screen where there's a button saying show connect information. The controller has a well-known IP address within the home network, and when we bring in a new device, the particular IP address and the port needs to be supplied to the device. So let's see the IP address of the controller, and now let's go ahead and make this phone a device connecting to the controller. Once I click on device, I get input fields for IP address and port address. Let me go ahead and input the values. Okay, let's go ahead and start the controller. Once I start the controller, I see the main interface of the controller, and over here we see debug messages. Right now it's saying waiting on accept, it's waiting for an incoming connection, and we are actually doing Bluetooth SSP over TCP IP in this particular project, with some differences, like we are using IP addresses instead of Bluetooth hardware addresses, etc. And the devices are going to establish a link key between them. Once I start the connect, the protocol is going to start. Once I click the connect button, the protocol is going to start. Okay. What we see here is the numeric comparison happening to prevent man-in-the-middle attack. The two values should match on the pairing devices, and that confirmation has to come from a human. We do see that the values are matching, so let's just go ahead and confirm the same. We have just seen a toast notification saying that connection established, ready to chat. What has happened in the background is the SSP protocol is completed, a link key is established, actually 4 phases of the protocol, and a link key is established between the two devices. Both the devices also have self-signed certificates. Those certificates are exchanged using that particular link key. We generate a HMAC over the certificates using the link key and send the HMAC. So once the certificates are exchanged, the devices can trust each other's certificate because of the link key, and then using those certificates, they are actually doing a SSL session between them. So all the communication that is going to happen between the devices is now going to happen over SSL. And for the demonstration purposes, for the demonstration of two-way communication, we have actually developed a chat application, and both the devices can talk to each other in real time simultaneously. So let's just go to controller and send a message to device. All I'm going to send is a simple hello. Hello D. Once I click on send, I see the message over here. This is the message that I have received from the controller. I can go over here and send a message to controller. I see the message received over here. We also have an additional functionality in which the numeric comparison need not be performed again and again between the same pair of devices. Once they are connected, the certificates are trusted, and using them, a SSL session can start directly. So even if we go to settings and just force stop the applications and then start them again, it works without the comparison happening. Okay, now let's just start the applications once again. Let's make this one the controller, get the connect information, input it over the device. Okay, I have started the controller and I am now going to connect to it. Okay, we see the particular connection established toast message without the numeric comparison happening, and I can do the two-way communication over SSL now. So let's send a QWERTY message to the device. We have received the message over here, and let's just go back and send some ASDF to the controller. We have received the message. Thank you for watching the demonstration.